What's up, everybody? As I promised, today we're gonna talk about GEFO and what the prices will go and what we predict for the next week, and is it there is a short squeeze coming or not. All this will be answered at my channel here. As I promised, no BS, no editing, straight to the information, straight to the charts. So let's go right to it. Before we go, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. It will be help the channel a lot, and you never miss any my future update for GEFO. And let's get right to it. So as we can see, before we go on chart, let's talk about the stock a bit, because as we know that GEFO actually doing some directed evolution of enzyme, and this is really important for biotech companies, because biotech companies has a problem in the 80s and 90s to work with enzyme, because as you know, the normal enzyme need time and is really slow to show results. That's why it's not been used probably. Now with this kind of wave evolution, to direct evolution the enzyme, to change its structure to make it work faster, this has changed everything. That's why I see for stocks, for this stock have like potential in the future, and this is a change everything. It changed like the way of biotech company work with enzymes. So let's go and see the charts. That's because we're gonna see the prices, and that's what we worry about. So let's go to the chart and see what's happening. As we can see here, guys, this is really important. As we can see here, our support is around the $5.66, and we got the perfect bounce, and we did the double bottom. As we can see here, boom, exactly, we bounced from the $5.66. Important support and strong support, guys. This is we have to watch out for. Boom, we bounce from it. This is good. The other thing we have to, I always told you guys, ask yourself question. You have a list, put the list and the piece of paper. First, we bounce from the support. Second, which the second indicator we should worry about, the really important one? You guessed it, you're right, the volume. As we can see, the volume been trading below the zero. We never went above the zero. We almost and the negative since the 19th of February, when we got the big crash for all the market. Now we still trading in the negative, but the good sign that we have the bit of coil in the volume for our volume indicator to going up from here, and this is good. And if we go to smaller picture, we can see the volume is actually now in positive, and we overcome the negative, and we overcome above the zero, and this is really good. And the other thing, the other indication that I see is really good. Look with me, guys, really important. We actually bounce from our exponential average, and this is nice. This is really good after we got a bit of rejection around the 7. So we're gonna talk about this rejection a bit later, but now let's go back to the big picture again and see what's happened for the risk, why this rejection happened. As we can see, guys, here, boom, we got our rejection at our exponential average, and we close below it. This is not a good sign to see. As we can see, we close below. This is a sign of weakness when you close the end of the week below the exponential average. Is perfect. It was, if it was perfect, we close at $7, but this is a psychological price. That's why the $7 we just tested, then we got back and we close at the 6.63. This is tell you what? This is tell you the market is not ready to go above the 7. So by the Monday, guys, this is really important. If we open and we went again to $7, This is really good, important level, and this we gonna see the like the price go for the big picture. The momentum will go up above the zero, and this is good. In order to test this really important level by next week, we need to test it about the $7.72. This is the next level we gonna test. If we just saw the $7, we need to see at least the $7, and we close above the $7. Note that, put it in your piece of paper in front of you. For GEVO, if we want to go any higher for next week, we need to see the $7, and we close above the exponential average here and about the $7.08 and bounce from there, and then we see a bit of rejection about the $7.72. If we don't have a volume, we're gonna see a rejection and we go back again, but this time we need to go back above the 7. We don't want to dip below the 7, guys. This is really important. And from there we go up again to test it, and we have a closing candle before we confirm that we actually above the technical level, the $7.72. The other scenario that we gonna see for GEVO for the next week, really important, if we don't see the $7, what is gonna happen? Like a lot of people ask me this question: if this we got rejected, where we gonna go? This is really important. And yeah, if we don't see the $7 by the next week, by the Monday, we gonna see a rejection and close, and we go back again for sure to $5.66. And this time, if we test it again and we don't respect this level, and we just close up just below the $5.66, like around the $5, even 45 or 49 even, we're gonna see the price hold up, and buying pressure will happen again above the $4. This is really important, around the $4.15, above the $4. We're gonna see between the $4.15 and $4.10 around this level, and we see our support here, the technical support for GEVO. So this is without bias, without emotional touch, guys. I'm just telling you what I can see. The market maker will move the price value for GEVO. So this is the most important thing. Just make it simple. If we saw the $7 and closing candle above the $7, this is a big momentum that we're gonna test the $7, and if we have a big momentum, we're gonna break it. But be careful, because sometimes we get a wick above our resistant area and we get rejected and we go below, and even we go below, we don't want to go below the $7. This is really important for GEVO, guys, really important. I will keep updating about GEVO, so hit the notifications and never miss any of my future update, daily update with me, Trading Jesus. And as always tell you guys, be patient and let's hunt for exact right price value. See you guys in the next video, and happy weekend.